Hello, this is Joe Gailey, and I want to welcome you to another one of our installments on divorce and your business. Today's topic is going to be on expert witnesses and how they might be useful or harmful to you in your divorce and your business. The first question is, what is an expert witness? Well, an expert witness is someone who has specialized knowledge about certain subjects. We're used to thinking of doctors being expert witnesses in medical malpractice cases. However, in divorce cases involving businesses, usually the subjects that the expert witnesses are asked to give opinions about are the valuation of the business, perhaps to explain the free cash flow of the business and how that differs from the income tax income of the business. An expert witness is different from other witnesses. Most people in court, called lay witnesses, can only testify as to things they know to be true, things they have seen, perhaps things that they have heard someone else say under the right set of circumstances. And they can't give opinions, they can't speculate. But expert witnesses can give opinions, and they can speculate. And they can give hypotheticals. So they are a very useful tool in some circumstances. Now, in Georgia, we have what's known as a Dalbert rule. And that is that if you use an expert witness, if either side objects, then the judge has to review the expert witness testimony and decide whether it is legal to admit it, whether it has an acceptable basis of proof in the scientific or technical community. There is one small exception to that, and it's not necessarily so small when you talk about divorce and your business. That exception is in valuation. Georgia has a law that they've had for many years that says lay people can give opinions as to valuations of assets. They have to lay a foundation to show that they know something about it. But the credibility of that is in the eye of the jury that hears it. So you might not have to have an expert witness in your case to determine valuation. However, the other side may well want an expert witness, and if so, you will need one to counteract and counterbalance that expert witness opinion. There's a technique in choosing expert witnesses, in at least as far as economic and accounting expert witnesses go. And the typical ways to either support your witness or to run down the other witness and destroy that credibility is to show, one, that they're not independent, or two, that they did not rely upon the proper set of facts in rendering their opinion. One of the expert witnesses' prime assets is independence. That is, a jury gives them credibility because they present themselves as an independent witness. However, if you can do anything to attack that independence, it could well undermine that credibility. For instance, if that witness has written 10 drafts of their opinion and shared it with opposing counsel and always changed each draft as ordered by the opposing counsel, that type of behavior goes a long way toward destroying that independence and destroying that credibility. Also, many of these expert witnesses, for instance, CPAs, who are frequently the economic and accounting expert witnesses, there are industry and ethical standards that require them to be independent. And so if you can attack their independence, then perhaps they won't be able to testify at all. On the other hand, you have to make sure that any expert that you hire is independent. And the other side can attack their credibility or lack of independence. So this is a very involved thing to do. It takes some experience and some knowledge to know how to attack expert witnesses. Your family lawyer, if he or she is experienced, has enough foundation to attack and to select an expert witness. So I don't think there would be any need for you to hire a business lawyer to assist in the expert witness selection or the expert witness opposing expert witness cross-examination. However, if your family lawyer perhaps is newly admitted or maybe doesn't have quite as much experience, it may be very useful to have a business lawyer who has a great deal of experience in that particular area to handle the cross-examination and deposition of the expert witness for the other side, and to retain and have primary contact with the expert witness for your side. Please join us for more in our series of divorce in your business. As always, these issues are very complicated and they're largely facts and circumstance based. So you should not just accept this presentation as what you should do. You should always seek counsel from a knowledgeable family lawyer. And hopefully this presentation has given you some information that you can go back to your family lawyer and ask questions and understand the process better.